Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mel. If you love fragrances as much as I do, definitely consider subscribing so we can have fun and explore more perfumes together. Now let's go ahead and start with today's video in which we are talking about some pretty girly perfumes. First up on today's list, we have Rocca by Provenzano, and how gorgeous is this bottle? This is such a beautiful fragrance. This is a very fruity, sparkling, girly, playful, fun, joyful, happy perfume. We have raspberry, which is fizzy, sparkling, sweet, delicious. We have orange together with the raspberry in the opening, and it's just so addictive. It's so vibrant. It's so bright, juicy, sweet, fruity. The opening is absolutely stunning. We also have saffron in this perfume, adding just a little bit of spiciness. In the heart, we have some beautiful, delicate florals, a beautiful rose note with some peony. There is a little bit of caramel, adding just a little bit of more sweetness, but a very subtle, very soft caramelly sweetness. This is not overpowering in any way. In the dry down, we have plenty of moss, so this one also feels deep, earthy. It's so beautifully blended. Fun, vibrant, sparkling, juicy, fruity, sweet, yet deep and sexy at the same time. It's honestly such a pretty girl perfume. For me, I absolutely adore it. Now, this one definitely has a little bit of a Baccarat Rouge vibe to it. This very addictive, airy sweetness. So think about Baccarat Rouge, but with a bunch of fruitiness, raspberry, orange. It's citrusy, it's fruity, it's sweet, it's so girly and so pretty. This is a beautifully blended fruity perfume with some deepness and some earthiness. Next up, we have the ultimate pretty girl perfume in my collection, Oriana. This is one of my favorite citrusy gourmand fragrances. I absolutely adore sweet citrusy perfumes. This is one of the best that I have tried. The fragrance opens up with some juicy, bright, sparkling citruses, mandarin orange, bergamot. Then we have this very addictive raspberry note, which is juicy and sparkling, and it's so delicious. We have plenty of orange blossom in here as well. Sweet, creamy, it's floral. In the dry down, we have some of the most delicious notes: whipped cream, marshmallows, and some musk. This is just honestly one of the prettiest, girliest perfumes in my perfume collection. The bottle speaks for itself. What you're looking at is what you're smelling. It's pink, it's girly, it's fun, it's sweet, it's fruity, it's bright and citrusy. The opening is so mouth-watering delicious because you get those very bright, very sparkling citruses with the raspberry. So it's very fruity, it's very citrusy, but then it becomes sweet and becomes creamy. It's so fluffy, it's just so addictive. This is one of the most delicious, sweet, creamy perfumes I have ever tried. This is one of my most complimented perfumes as well. It's just absolute perfection. Sweet, creamy, lactonic, fluffy, a little bit musky, a little bit powdery, so bright, so sparkling, and just so fruity and delicious. And of course, this list would not be complete without Dama Bianca, one of the most beautiful, most feminine, most elegant vanilla perfumes. It's floral, it's delicate, it's bright, it's sparkling, it's citrusy, it's vibrant, it's so delicate, so soft, a little bit powdery, yet very fresh and addictive at the same time. Dama Bianca just smells so delicate, so bright. She's very citrusy at first. When you spray her, you get a burst of citruses. There is a kumquat note with some lime, so it's very vibrant and sparkling at first. Then we have the most beautiful purple florals: violet, iris, lilac. This just smells so heavenly. Absolutely one of the most feminine, most elegant, most special perfumes that I have in my perfume collection. This is a vanilla perfume like none other. It has such a bright, addictive, sparkling, vibrant quality to it with the citruses in the opening. Then you have a little bit of powderiness coming through with the purple florals. It feels delicate, it feels feminine, it feels so elegant, it feels so fresh and so crisp at the same time. This is absolute perfection. We have vanilla, sandalwood, and musk in the dry down. It becomes soft, powdery, so fluffy. This is honestly one of the most beautiful perfumes a woman can wear, in my opinion. If you are looking for a vanilla perfume that feels special, unique, elegant, yet it's very feminine, it's very easy to wear, you absolutely need to try Dama Bianca. She's so beautiful, soft, powdery, sweet, delicate, fresh, bright, citrusy. This is just absolute perfection. You are going to smell like the most beautiful woman with this one. Coming up, we have Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks, and this one is a very addictive fruity perfume. This is another raspberry scent, and this one opens up with the most addictive, sparkling, fizzy, juicy, sweet, delicious raspberry note. We have a lot of sandalwood in here. We have a little bit of ginger and pink pepper, adding just a very soft, delicate spiciness to the scent. We have cashmere wood as well. The fragrance feels woody, it feels musky, it feels juicy, sweet, and fruity. We also have mandarin orange in here, adding just a little bit of brightness and a citrusy touch to the scent. We have benzoin, which is adding a little bit of warmth to the whole experience. But this one is truly just one of the most addictive fruity perfumes. This is a raspberry scent that will have you smelling absolutely irresistible. It feels very sweet and juicy, but it feels so sexy at the same time with the sandalwood, with the benzoin. The cashmere wood adds this very addictive softness to the perfume as well. The spiciness is very delicate, as I said. This is not an overly spicy perfume, but you can definitely detect a little bit of ginger and pink pepper in the background. This one is truly captivating, sweet, juicy, delicious, fruity, but with a little bit of depth, a little bit of spiciness, and an addictive, soft woodiness. If you love raspberry perfumes, this one is a no-brainer. You absolutely need to try it. It's sexy, it's fun, it's pretty, it's curly, it's so addictive. Next, we have one of the prettiest violet perfumes, and of course, this is Mallow by Sora Dora. This just screams girly, it screams pretty, it smells so heavenly. This is a fruity, sweet, creamy, yet a little bit powdery perfume. It feels soft, it feels delicate, it feels so addictive and captivating. The fragrance opens up with the most beautiful, sparkling raspberry note. It's so fruity and so addictive. Then we have vanilla sugar, which adds this kind of like powdered vanillic touch to the perfume. We have pink pepper in the opening, which is prominent in the first few minutes. When you first spray the perfume, you definitely get a little bit of that pink pepper, so it's a little bit spicy. Then we have heliotrope with orange blossom. This is so creamy, it's so fluffy, it's so sweet and floral. It feels so girly and so pretty. We have plenty of violet and musk. This is so beautiful, you guys. This just smells like the most perfect pretty girl perfume. It's sweet, it's powdery, yet it's a little bit creamy, and the sweetness in here is not overpowering. It has this like very light, eerie quality to it. It almost smells like powdered sugar in a way, with plenty of vanilla and violet and the raspberry. With it's just so beautiful. It's fruity, it's sparkling, a little bit powdery, sweet but not overly so, and just creamy. Like the sweetness doesn't get too much at any point, at least not for me. It is a sweet perfume, but the raspberry is adding that brightness and that fruitiness that is kind of adding a little bit of a balancing touch to the perfume. The violet is powdery, the orange blossom is sweet and creamy, the musk adds a layer of softness at the end, and this is just honestly the perfect pretty girl perfume when you want to smell very pretty, you want to smell very girly, you want to smell sweet, but you also want to smell very fruity, a little bit powdery. It's just perfection. Coming up, we have Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK, and this is one of my favorite vanilla perfumes. This one is very sweet, it's powdery, it's elegant, it's very feminine, it feels a little bit sophisticated. At the same time, it's very easy to wear. This is a signature scent worthy perfume. It gives you a little bit of sweetness, yet it gives you a little bit of freshness, a little bit of powderiness. It feels a little bit aromatic as well. We have plenty of vanilla in here with amber, musk, a little bit of woodiness. We have juniper berries adding this freshness to the scent and aromatic touch. We have a little bit of delicate spiciness coming from some nutmeg. This is just the most perfectly blended vanilla perfume, one that will have you smelling so elegant, so feminine, and so pretty. It's absolutely incredible. You get a little bit of everything with this one, a little bit of freshness, as I said, a little bit of woodiness, some warmth from the amber. The musk makes it feel clean and fluffy. It's powdery, it's sweet, but it's very delicately sweet. This is just honestly the best vanilla perfume to wear when you just want to smell very beautiful and you want to smell very elegant and you want to smell sweet, but you want to smell sophisticated at the same time. This one is also a compliment magnet, and when you wear this one, you will not go unnoticed. Moving on, we have Musk Palace by Jovoy, and this is just one of the most beautiful musky perfumes. It's citrusy and bright and sparkling. It opens up with some bergamot and some ambrette. It's warm yet fresh and vibrant at the same time. It feels clean, it feels soft, it feels smooth, but it has a very vibrant, sparkling, addictive opening with the bergamot. We have iris in here, which is adding a touch of powderiness. We have some peach adding some fruitiness. This is a beautiful fruity floral musky perfume with some brightness. This one is so elegant, so fresh, so clean, powdery, very feminine, and just so delicate. It's musky, it's powdery, yet it's bright, sparkling, and fruity with the peach, with the bergamot, the iris, the musk. This is an incredibly beautifully blended musky perfume that will have you smelling so clean and so fresh, yet you will smell elegant and beautiful. Next up, we have Xanadu by PDS. This is the newest release by the brand, and this one is a very beautiful, fresh, clean floral perfume. This one is very similar to Fleur Narcotique by Ex Nihilo, at least in my opinion. It opens up with some bright fruitiness and citruses. We have mandarin orange and peach and bergamot, so it feels very vibrant and sparkling and juicy and so fruity at first. It's very citrusy. This one to me kind of smells like a mix between Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks and Fleur Narcotique by Ex Nihilo. I get this very addictive, sparkling, juicy, sweet fruitiness that you get in Sunset Hour together with the mandarin orange. The mandarin orange in Sunset Hour is kind of what I'm getting with the mandarin orange in here. This very sweet, citrusy, bright, sparkling fruitiness at the top. Then you have these very delicate, crisp, clean, fresh florals, which are similar to the florals that you get in Ex Nihilo. It feels clean, it feels a little bit soapy, it's very delicate, very elegant, soft. We have plenty of musk in the dry down with some amber, and that amber is adding a layer of warmth underneath the soft muskiness. A little bit of vanilla adding delicate sweetness, and we also have a touch of vetiver in the dry down, which is adding just a little bit of a green vibe to the scent. Very delicate, very soft. This is so beautiful, crisp, fresh, clean, musky, so citrusy, and so captivating. This smells absolutely heavenly. This on a hot summer day will have you smelling absolutely irresistible. It's so citrusy, it's so bright, but the citruses feel very juicy and sweet. It's so fresh and clean, crisp white florals, and a soft, clean, fluffy musk in the dry down. The next pretty girl perfume that we have is Meliora by Parfum de Marly. This is one of my favorite fruity perfumes. This is absolutely stunning. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous, so is the fragrance, and it's just one of the most beautiful, most elegant, most fresh and vibrant fruity perfumes. In here we have plenty of black currant, red berries, cassis. It's juicy, it's so sweet, it's so delicious. At first you really get this very addictive sweet juicy black currant note. The cassis is very prominent as well. It adds a sweet fruitiness, but as well a little bit of greenness to the perfume. We have some florals, but they're very delicate, just adding a little bit of freshness. And in the dry down we have plenty of musk. This perfume smells fresh, it smells clean, it smells a little bit green. It's very sweet and juicy and so addictive. This is one of my favorite fruity perfumes. If I could pick just one fruity perfume to keep in my collection, this is probably going to be it, because it just smells so pretty, it smells so elegant at the same time, and it's so feminine. Juicy sweet berries and musk, it's absolute perfection. And last but not least, we have Marbella by Carner Barcelona. This is a perfume which I have been completely obsessed with all summer long. This is such a vibrant, sparkling, clean, fresh green perfume which opens up with a juicy sweet black currant, so fruity, so sweet and so delicious. We have plenty of green tea in here, adding a green freshness. We have peony and rose, which are so delicate, so fresh, a little bit sweet. We have musk and peach and the dry down, and this just smells so fruity, so clean, so girly. It's so addictive. It's juicy and sweet, yet it's so vibrant, so fresh, so bright, and so green at the same time. This to me just smells like the most put together pretty girl. It's so vibrant, so fun, so happy, so juicy, so sweet, yet very elegant, very feminine and clean and so fresh. This will have you smelling absolutely irresistible. This is a compliment magnet. When you wear this scent, you will have people wondering, how do you smell so sweet and so fruity, yet so fresh and so clean? So this was all for today, guys. These are some of my girliest, prettiest perfumes in my perfume collection. Please let me know down in the comments what are your go-to pretty girl perfumes within your perfume collection. I would love to know this. If you stayed up until the end of today's video, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, and I really hope to see you next time.